like anybody's, the protesters are not advancing towards the police. They're staying behind the line.
There's a cluster right there of the SWAT officers, and they are staying in a tight group. They're basically a cube right now. They have the shields in the front, and it looks like if someone tries to bust down the barrier, the metal barrier over here, that they will advance and try to essentially block that area off so protesters can advance on the officers behind that wall.
There's it. Now we're at an aerial shot from the Fox Live. The streets don't. I mean, it looks like there's a group under the Season's Greetings sign, and then a group a little farther away. Now that they've declared the area in the street for as an unlawful assembly, Joe, do you think they're going to come out with anything to push the people out?
Starting to chant. It says boycott everything, holding a sign that says
boycott everything. Well, you know, part of the problem is everybody's grown up believing in this system, and they've grown up believing that, you know, by buying into the system, you become part of it. And as we can see, the system, you know, doesn't care about its citizens. You know, they're more concerned with foreign wars of aggression. They're more concerned with letting corporations run rimshot over us. They're more concerned with letting Monsanto do what it wants, and vaccine companies injecting our children with stuff and taking industrial waste and putting it in our water. And those are the things that we're fighting for, and that we fight for here at INFOWARS. And we're not seeing the system come and aid us in those areas. So it looks like some people are jumping on a car now. It looks like somebody's bad. Is that a police? It looks like, is that a police car?
There's no police cars out here in the...
It's a security car. It looks like some protesters have smashed the front windows. Can you hear that going on?
Yeah, people are screaming and now running forward. Nope, more gunshots. Now people are running again.
Wow. That is just an amazing scene that is unfolding.
They're running right now.
Are they retreating?
Oh, what is going on? I don't know, but everybody's running right now. The cops just ran back. I don't know what's going on, but everybody is running right now, and the cops are hiding behind the car.
Huh.
Oh my God. You can see they've all gotten behind the cars.
Yeah, it looks like, okay, now we're seeing something from CNN. There's a security car that has been, the windshields, headlights have been broken out. We can see a shot of the cops now. They're down, they're in a crouched position.
Get your ass down. Hey, pull your head out of your ass. Fat boy, you better get down. You're a big target, you better get your fat ass down. You're a big target, you better get your fat ass down. You know what that is, don't you? You better get down, fat boy. You better get down, fat boy.
Somebody's yelling at a large man, telling him, you better get down, fat boy. I don't know if you guys can hear that going through. Is that coming off your mic, Joe?
Roger that. He's standing right beside me.
Okay.
Don't go shoot no babies. Don't go shoot no babies, Pop. But if you do.
So pan over to this guy. Let me see. I want to see. He seems to be, he seems like an older gentleman.
Pull that trigger. Pull that trigger. We shooting back.
Oh, he's kind of, it sounds like he was daring the cop to pull that trigger. But the cops seem to be standing down. They're
they're behind the cars right now.
Yeah. Which, you know, compared to the response they gave last time, which was overt force and even to the point of firing tear gas and rubber bullets at Al Jazeera media, you know, we're not seeing that now. We're seeing them kind of stand down and let these people at least speak their mind. It looks like one car has been damaged, a security car, but so far, and a few gunshots have been heard, but it doesn't look like, you don't see anybody, nobody's been calling for an ambulance or anything. Nobody's saying they've been hit. Joe, is that correct?
I haven't heard anything to that nature whatsoever here on the ground.
All right, now can you see Jakari? Are you near him?
He was behind me a second ago, but he tends to venture. Oh, there he is. He's to my right.
Okay.
Here he is. Look. Say hello.
Oh, there he is. Sorry if I'm leaning back, guys. I've been sitting up for... Go ahead, Jakari.
Crap. So now I'm just shooting B-roll, so you're going to have to rely on Joe for the live feed.
Yeah.
There's quite a few helicopters still in the area. There's one right here flying over. People in the crowd are screaming out that they're scared. Cops, police officers are running now to the rear. I don't know if there's people coming in from the backside.
What's behind this police station?
100 cop cars.
So it's just a big parking lot back there.
It's a giant parking lot.
I'm sure our viewers can't see, but way on that far side, there's a guy standing up with his hand on his gun.
And this is a handgun you're talking about, not like a...
Yeah, handgun.
Yeah.
He said a handgun.
Okay.
They're pulling up another squad car right now. I don't know what that's going to do.
Just more protection. Something else than high behind, I imagine.
Yeah, I guess they're pulling up more cars to use the shields. Everything is tense.
Hey, you guys are doing a great job in there going to the different shots. For people watching at home, we're pulling in different sources.
Yeah, they're moving back. They're pulling up another cop vehicle right now to use as a shield.
Yeah. Looks like they have 3 up there now. Is that correct?
Yeah, roger that. 3 vehicles.
Very tense situation right now. Neither side has made it seems to be an overtly aggressive move. We saw some protesters destroying a car earlier.
INFOWARS.com.
Yeah. Yeah, we're live, people. It's 9:07. We've gone 2+ hours into this, and I wouldn't mind going to a 5-minute break and playing a report, but you think you're ready for a quick break to kind of regroup and assess the situation?
Yeah, I'd like to put my hand down for a minute where I'm not holding this and get a drink of water.
Sure. Okay. Why don't you get a drink of water, guys? Tell Jakari in a little bit to try his good Ustream again, see if we can get a bit better signal. And Joe, how's his did he totally cut that stream out and he's on his phone? Is that the way it's working? Not you, Joe Biggs, but Joe.
He's just filming right now. I'm getting B-roll.
Okay. I'd like him to try it back in a little while and see if we can get a better shot. But
yeah, Rob, the Teradek, there's so many cell phone signals out there that are eating up absolutely all of the bandwidth on both of his devices that he has just abandoned them.
I know, I hear you. And then I look at these other amazing views we've gone to from everybody else's Ustreams. They've seemed to have figured out how to do this. But we're learning as we go here. So it's the
phone carrier.
Well, I think we have all the dongles for all the phone carriers. I think we beat
yes,
that.
we do. We have for all the phone carriers, but
maybe he just needs a cell tower in his backpack. We can just walk around.
Maybe that would work.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's go to. Hey, Leanne, you want to introduce your piece? Get on a mic. I want you to introduce it here in a second. We'll go to a break after this, and then we'll pick up and see what's going on with Joe and Jakari down on the ground in Ferguson. Right now, it looks like cops are lining up a bunch of cars to form a protective barrier, and the police are massing behind that. From this World Star Hip Hop, is that what it is? World Star Hip Hop. They posted our Rick Ross piece that we put up. It's on the Alex Jones channel now, talking about the CIA drug connection and how that relates to the prison pipeline into the prison industrial complex. Well, it's received nearly 400,000 views, 382,000. On our channel, it's got about 60,000. So it's amazing to see somebody else grab something on another venue, and that's how big the web is. You cannot contain the web. If they stop our channel, we can still get the information out there. People can still grab it and send it to their friends and talk about this, and it gets the conversation going. This was a big debate that came out in the late 80s, early 90s about the CIA crack cocaine connection with Gary Webb writing the Dark Alliance series. And it's, we're still talking about it today because no one's ever been held accountable in the CIA for this, for bringing these drugs in. It's always like this. We always see, and now we got Obama, I guess, making a statement. Oh, yeah. I'm sure he's satisfied with how this is going to go. This is going to turn into a state-run riot, essentially, and the state is fully in charge of how they disseminate the information. The grand jury came to a decision at 1. They waited until 8 o'clock, 8:15 actually, they put it out there, although USA Today and others had put out the story before that. USA Today, as we read, no indictment in Ferguson case, something we predicted here on all fronts. But we're going to go to a break right now and then regroup with our guys out in the field, see what we can find out. Leanne, are you on a microphone? Can you give your report a proper introduction?
Yeah, well, we have the rapper Rick Ross just released his 7th studio album today. And of course, when we had the real Rick Ross in studio here, he was basically explaining how, you know, here we have this rapper who appropriated his name and his image and is basically like putting this lie out there of how he's made so much money selling drugs and it's so amazing to live
his
this
name's
gangster
not Rick
lifestyle.
or Ross either. It's,
yeah,
it's not even
none at
close.
all. And you know, he's just made a lot of money off of pretending to be someone else, and he's convincing a lot of young people that they too can become a star if they just get out on the streets and sling drugs. And even though, you know, more people know him now more for talking about how he likes to eat pears, it's helping him with his diet, and he's lost all this weight, and we know he's not out there the neighborhood drug dealer. He's still, now his 7th album is going with this. So basically, I'm going to talk about how that is just a big lie, and it's all part of the media machine, and rap and hip-hop music is used to continue to funnel in young people into the system, because you have media companies. There's just, you know, the 6 big ones are heavily invested in the prison industrial complex. So how are they going to keep funneling money into their prisons so they can keep their business booming? Well, they've got to continue convincing young black males and you know, Hispanic males disproportionately there imprisoned. It's really got to sell that lifestyle to them.
And there's plenty of white people dealing drugs too. This is not, you know, they're all sides are dealing. Everybody's dealing drugs, including the very white CIA.
Yes,
is bringing in a lot of drugs and via black operations in Afghanistan and down in South and Central America. And we're even working with the Mexican gangs and drug dealers there. We're giving them guns.
Hey, Rob, I hate to interrupt you guys, but Joe Biggs has got some important stuff going on right now. If we could go to a shot of him.
Yeah, go to it.
Out here, I can hear the loudspeakers. Yeah, the big vehicles are here now. You can hear them saying stop throwing objects or they're going to start arresting people. They're getting loud.
So just when you thought you could go on a break, it picked up again, right, Joe?
Oh, yeah. They got the vehicles out here. It's back to August again.
You're going to have your arm in a cast by the end of this.
Stop throwing objects at the police immediately, or you will be subject to arrest.
Oh, and you've got a good sound control mic, and that came through perfectly, so that's got to be really loud.
About 200. Oh, I just heard gunshots again. You can hear.
Stop throwing rocks at the police immediately, or you will be subject to arrest.
Have you seen any rocks thrown?
They're throwing stuff at the I Love Ferguson store because apparently that is a Darren Wilson supporter store.
Oh, yeah.
And we'll leave it at that.
They're not going to get much love today.
First, immediately, if you are in the middle of the street, you are unlawfully assembled, you will...
Oh, there's gunshots. More gunshots.
Yeah, I heard that one. And we've got a mic that specially controls the sound. It's not an omnidirectional, although you might want to try to plug in a shotgun mic so you can actually aim it at areas.
They just threw a bottle into this building right in front of me.
Yeah.
Through the window. More gunshots. Oh, they're starting to shoot gas. Oh, everyone's running now.
All right.
Everyone's running.
Get your gas mask ready. My God.
Oh, everybody's running. You can see the tear gas?
Yeah, I can see it there.
A second, I got to put my mask on, all right?
Yeah, go ahead. Just put the phone down if you need to, and you guys can come to a shot of me. Go to somebody else's shot out there. People, it looks like they're throwing the gas back at the cops, or the cops are throwing it into the crowd.